This is me attempting to create an entire CGI shot in 1 hour. That means modeling an entire scene, texturing, and detailing, all in less time than it takes to cook a lasagna. But why am I doing this? Well, I'm on a mission to prove that anyone can do filmmaking. So if I can make a somewhat passable scene in 1 hour, I will be one step closer to achieving my mission. But just in case you thought this challenge wasn't hard enough already, at 15 minutes remaining, I'm going to spin a random word generator, and whatever word comes up, I need to somehow incorporate into that scene before the time runs out. And with that being said, my time starts now. I'm immediately deleting everything and adding in cube. I'll be talking whilst I work, because otherwise this will be impossible. I'm gonna make some kind of sci-fi scene, and I want it to be like a little street shot. So I actually think the very first thing I'm going to do is set up a camera to get it positioned exactly where the shot will be. Yeah, okay. Sure. Right, that's all that. Let's mesh cylinder. I'm basically trying to just block out the scene with the general things I'm gonna want. I don't know exactly what all this stuff will be yet, but if I have the scene blocked out, then I know what I have to texture and what I have to detail. Detailing is going to be very hard to do because I do not have much time. Alright, I think that's basically the scene set. Okay, cool. I've set up the scene. Now I'm going to work on lighting. I'm already 20 minutes into this challenge, and while it's looking okay, there is still a long way to go. So, at this point, I decided I was going to sit down for the next 10 minutes and just work really hard on making as many detail bits as possible, and I thought I'm going to get a ton done in this 10 minutes and put it all about the scene, and we will have made huge progress. Unfortunately, I lost all of the footage from this section, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But I worked really hard and really fast, and at the end of the 10 minutes, I had a grand total of one object that I could scatter around the scene. It was not looking good. Now, with only half my time left, I had a ton of work to do. Alright, so we are halfway done. It's not going amazingly. I made one thing in that 10 minutes, which is kind of a shame. But I'm going to put it in the scene, and I'm going to try to add a bunch of lights and a bunch of shiny things and signs and posters and stuff like that. And we'll see how we go. We just need to basically add a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, alright. Here we go again. Second half. Halfway through, let's go. With only 30 minutes remaining, I am now very quickly running out of time. I decided to just take this object I've already got and copy it around the scene, and then work on the lighting a bit. Lighting can have a huge effect on your Blender scene, so you should pay more attention to it if you're not already. I then, after doing that, decided I would just copy that same object around the scene even more times, since it would be small and in the distance, so you wouldn't be able to tell it's the same object repeated over and over. After that, I decided to add some more signs to the scene using text elements with the random fonts I downloaded. That way I can have detailed looking signs that take me no time to model. I then messed with the colours of the lighting a bit, and it was looking pretty good. But remember, in just 5 minutes, I'm going to spin a random word generator, and whatever word comes up, I need to add to the scene. Okay, we're at 17 minutes, and I'm I'm very much running out of time. So, I'm currently just adding in some atmospheric haze. Oh, okay. It is now 15 minutes, so I'm now going to randomly generate a word, and whatever the word is, I need to somehow include that in the scene. Rabbit. Okay. Okay, so somehow I've got to include a rabbit in this scene. Okay, this is getting intense, but first let me just finish off what I'm doing here. Let's go A, curve, Bezier, back to these guys, add modifier, curve, oh, and I still need to add a rabbit. Okay, target, that curve, wow, okay. Okay. I feel like this just kind of looks like a mess, but... Rabbit, I need a rabbit. Okay. Alright, let's grab a rabbit. Outline. Outline of a rabbit. Yeah. Alright, let's do this one. Bang. Alright, let's add this rabbit. Let's chuck a rabbit. Chuck the one right on the side of that building right there. Cool. Let's quickly give it a material. Rabbit, alpha, inverted, blue. Cool. I think that's working, perhaps. Okay. Rotate. Yeah. I think we have. It's still looking a little bit like chaos. I've got 9 minutes left, and then we need to hit render no matter where we're at. So I'm just trying to think what will have the biggest effect on the scene, and the answer probably is... I don't even know. Probably adding more to the back here. Let's go. Rotate X, Monty, bang, grab 1, 1, yep, scale X, yep, tab, Control R, Alright, last 4 minutes, here we go, come on. With only 4 minutes to go, I was desperately looking for anything I could do to improve the scene. I added some puddles with some shaders, but I didn't love how they ended up looking. But with no time left, I quickly had to move on. I added some more lights with geometry nodes, and then, with just seconds to go, I hit render. And that is how I made an entire Blender scene in 1 hour. And after a rendering and a quick color grade, this is what it looks like. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. There are so many little things I would have loved to change and add, but for being made in 1 hour, I don't think it's half bad. So if you want me to do this again, comment below, but otherwise, keep filmmaking the easy way, and thanks for watching.